as the flags go up.
Walking up to the tape. And then off, over 2 miles, 7 furlongs. Make your best bet at BetVictor Amateurs Handicap Chase. It's Likeable Chancer and Ocean Legacy to the first together. Over in third place, Oscar Claremont, 4 Country Roses in fourth, and then He Fits In. On now to their first test. Open ditch. Ocean Legacy jumps on the lead a length. Likeable Chancer building up a 5-length advantage over Oscar Claremont, then 4 Country Roads and Hardwired. He Fits In. On the outside with the noseband, Movie King. To the inside rail, Solomon Lane with Dead Heat. At the rear of the field, Le Malin in an off-white coloured cap. On to the 2 fences before the straight. 3 and 4 this time. Ocean Legacy rejoined by Likeable Chancer, not so far in front of Oscar Claremont. And Hardwired taking closer order. Slow at that was He Fits In. On to the 4th. Likeable Chancer back in the lead. From Ocean Legacy, Hardwired up to dispute 3rd with Oscar Claremont. He Fits In. 4 Country Roads next with Movie King. And then Dead Heat, Solomon Lane. And the back marker is Le Malin. The field tightens up on the approach to the straight and fences 5 and 6. Likeable Chancer. An ultra-consistent individual. Coming stand side on the left is Ocean Legacy. Hardwired tracks with Oscar Claremont over the first one in the straight. These are followed by Movie King. 4 Country Roads in the middle of them. This side, He Fits In. They've really tightened up. The fence that'll be the last one next time. And it's Likeable Chancer and Ocean Legacy. Going up in between them is Oscar Claremont and Hardwired. He Fits In, Movie King together, and then 4 Country Roads, who's followed by Dead Heat. The Malin joins Solomon Lane at the tail end of the field. Just over 5 lengths covering the lot. Going uphill to their next fence, which will be 11 from the finish. And it's Ocean Legacy and Likeable Chancer. Oscar Claremont, Hardwired. These 4 covered by a couple of lengths. Then Movie King. He Fits In. 4 Country Roads followed by Dead Heat. Solomon Lane relegates Le Malin to be the back marker. Going uphill to the fence, the highest point of the track. Ocean Legacy, the inside wing. On the far out wing, Likeable Chancer, then Hardwired, Oscar Claremont, Movie King, and then 4 Country Roads and Dead Heat. Downhill to the next 2, bringing them inside the halfway stage. And the BetVictor Amateurs Handicap Chase, just shy of 3 miles. Ocean Legacy, Stephen Connor. Out wide is Likeable Chancer, Owen O'Brien. In between them both Oscar Claremont, Joey Dunn, and Hardwired, Derek O'Connor. After them, going to the next ditch is Movie King and Billy Coonan. He Fits In, Raymond Batt on the outside of 4 Country Roads and Alan O'Sullivan. And then Dead Heat and Noel McParland, Solomon Lane next, the inside Pa King. Whipping them in is Le Malin and Declan Lavery. Down the back straight they go with 7 left to jump. Likeable Chancer by a half to Ocean Legacy, a length in front of Hardwired. Starting to close is He Fits In, along with Movie King, and Oscar Claremont has dropped a position or 2, and then Dead Heat, 4 Country Roads now near the back, and then Le Malin and Solomon Lane at the end of a circuit, 6 to jump. Still the same 2 mixing it up front. Ocean Legacy and Likeable Chancer, a length in front of Hardwired. Just landing in 3rd from Oscar Claremont, Movie King, He Fits In. Dead Heat the inside of 4 Country Roads, with at the back Le Malin and Solomon Lane. At the 5th last fence in their final ditch. Landing is 1, Likeable Chancer. Ocean Legacy, with going up and between them Hardwired, then He Fits In, who looks poised in fourth. Movie King is fifth. And then Oscar Claremont and Four Country Roads and Solomon Lane poking up on the inside. And then the stable companions, Lamalin and Dead Heat, knocked back to the rear. For the jump, 5 furlongs to go. Ocean Legacy, Likeable Chancer was closing. He Fits In, Hardwired still right with them. Then Movie King and Oscar Claremont and Lamalin next. Half a mile to run as they jump the fourth last fence. Sticky was He Fits In. Lost second to Hardwired, who's in pursuit of Likeable Chancer. Then Ocean Legacy, who's followed by Movie King and Oscar Claremont and Solomon Lane. Lamalin, Four Country Roads and Dead Heat. A mistake by Lamalin. Passing the 3 with 2 fences left to jump. And the leader is Likeable Chancer. Kicks a couple of lengths clear at the head of the straight from Hardwired. And then Ocean Legacy with He Fits In now driven hard on the outside to try and close. Ahead of Oscar Claremont and then Movie King and Solomon Lane up the inside. Coming to the second last is Likeable Chancer on the near side. Steadied into it from Hardwired, who's trying to challenge. Solomon Lane over on the far side digs in. Ahead of Ocean Legacy and then Oscar Claremont, Movie King and He Fits In. And Hardwired will take them to the final fence in the lead. Hardwired the leader from Solomon Lane and gone after a mistake. Oscar Claremont, and it's Hardwired and Derek O'Connor now moving away with the BetVictor Amateurs Handicap with a close run thing for the second. He Fits In the near side up for that spot ahead of Solomon Lane and Movie King. Up okay is Joey Dunn, the jockey of Oscar Claremont.
Yes, that's good to hear. Hardwired has doubled his tally over fences and indeed for his career as Joe Dunn walks away after that tumble from Oscar Claremont. He was a lot more prominent, I think, than you or I would expect him to be through the race, really. But in fairness, he jumped really well today. Derek O'Connor sent him about his business in between the last two as he turned over a new leaf all of a sudden, this horse.
He always showed plenty of ability, Gary. It's hard to believe he's only won 2 races, but I don't think I've ever saw him jump as well. And to be fair, when you look at the amount of winners Derek O'Connor has ridden over fences, you can see why. Hardwired, he's not the bravest, but Derek just, I don't know, it's the strength, the depth, the leg he rides with. He just instilled this horse with confidence, because even 4 out he was long, 3 out he asked for 1 and he got it. Again at the second last, he really commits him, and when you're riding a horse that's probably not that robust, mistakes really cost you. And he just got this horse absolutely winging fences for him and pinged the second last, but he doesn't ease off him to the last. He keeps a really good hold to him all the way to it and keeps the revs up on him, and another good jump seals the deal for him. Look, he's been ultimately disappointed from what I'm sure Dad thought he would do, but he put his